Highlight this error and you see add to charts. What is this? And you get a response. It's reading through the file of the code base as context, so I don't have to copy my code manually to ChatGPT and say, okay, this is it. Welcome to my new series on Cursor AI. What is Cursor AI, right? Cursor AI is an IDE that is AI powered. So this is Cursor AI. It's an AI powered IDE and it has a familiar interface because it's a fork of Visual Studio Code. If you don't know what Cursor AI is, if you've heard about it but you don't know how to use it, don't know how to set it up, this series is for you. Let's dive in. What is Cursor AI? Cursor AI is an AI powered code editor that actually offers great assistance, whether you're coding solo, you're learning how to code, you're working in a team, or you're working on an existing code base. And the difference between other code editors on the market, like Visual Studio Code and IntelliJ and the rest, is AI supercharged. It helps you code faster and smarter. It's able to suggest code. You're able to chat with other AI LM models within Cursor AI. So let's talk about Cursor AI competitors, right? Other tools similar to Cursor AI. We have the GitHub Copilot, we have Tab 9, we have Kite and the rest. We have all this. There are actually other options on the market, but in this series, we're going to be focusing on Cursor AI and how you can code better and faster. So let's talk about migrations. Do you know that with Cursor AI, you can migrate your existing settings on Visual Studio Code, your extensions, your preference, your themes, and all the normal settings you have, you can migrate them. There's no really much of a learning curve, and it has almost the same look and feel. And even if you're using other code editors like IntelliJ and the rest, you can also import your extensions and transition from there. So yes, so why use Cursor AI? We use Cursor AI because it makes debugging smarter and it makes coding faster. Let me give you an example. Let's say I have an error in my console, right? Let's say let's say there's an error, right? I could just highlight this error and you see add to charts, and there I've added the lines in the terminal directly to Cursor AI, the chat system, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And I can get a response, right? So this is where you say coding becomes smarter, debugging becomes smarter, and you get a response. It's reading through the file of the code base to make sure that as context, so I don't have to copy my code manually to ChatGPT and say, okay, this is the context, this is the issue, help me out. You see, and it can give you insights on your code. So debugging becomes smarter. And even a lot of times when it gives you insights, if you need to run a code in the terminal again to maybe fix it or install something, you can actually directly from the results run it. So let me give you a quick example. How I install PHP. So this is what I wanted to show you guys, right? Do you know that from here you can actually run that code in the terminal? So let me run this in the terminal, directly to my terminal, and okay, asking for my sudo password. You see, and it's able to run it directly, right? I did not have to come and type sudo app update or anything like that. So this is just giving you a few of how powerful Cursor AI is and the major difference. If I were to do this with the old system with ChatGPT and the rest, I would copy it, take it there, and when it gives me the result, I would bring it back. But with Cursor AI, everything becomes faster, everything becomes better. And do you know that you can actually change and decide what new chat, please let me just clear this, and decide what model you want to chat with, what model you want to use, and you can specify the context. You can say, oh, I'm looking for a particular file, let's say the nutrition, add that. And so if you don't want the entire code base to be the context, you can actually specify, and you can even specify which line of the code you want to be the context. So all this and more, and we also have the agents, right? All this and more is what we have and what Cursor AI is bringing to the table. And that makes it different from just the normal code editor. So let's talk about the series. In this series, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up Cursor AI, which is my next video. How to set up Cursor AI, how to develop with Cursor AI, tips and tricks and a lot of hacks. I'm also going to be showing you guys how to monetize your videos, and also how to deploy and get free domain, free deployment. So whether you know how to code, whether you don't know how to code, this could be like a master class or a beginner class all in one, and it's just going to be like with some bonus, right, about Cursor AI. Also, please put this in mind while watching this series. If there's any, there'll be a question and answer session video at the end of the series, and if there's anything questions you have, please just leave them as comments, and there'll be a last video in the series where we address all these different topics and comments and feedbacks from everyone. So like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay tuned for these videos. Also, we'll be posting every other day, and sometimes every day if possible, but at most every other day. So stay tuned. Thank you.